We are the UK Independence Party protesting against SEERA, South Eastern Regional Government. These people are appointees paid by Prescott's office to take your democracy away from you, remove your county councils and town councils and make you a section of Europe.
Unelected, undemocratic members of SEERA.
Would you like to say something for the camera?
Yes, I totally agree with this and disagree with changing from our counties to the regions.
The weak and feeble body of a woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king, and a king of England at that.
And here they come.
Make way for King Alfred!
Save England! Save England!
Alfred and England!
Stay here. I'm on duty.
This is where the Grango South East England Regional Assembly, a tool of the EU, they meet to cheat. They spend your money, although they're unelected, self-appointed, vast sums of your money. They have offices in Guildford. Regional assemblies were rejected in the northeast, and they weren't asked whether they wanted regional assemblies, they were asked whether they wanted a seat. The South East Region, they then get the approval of the South East Regional Assembly, which has to then account to the Office of the Deputy Prime Minister and to Brussels. If Brussels approves a particular plan, and of course they know the kind of plans that Brussels will approve, then structural funding will be granted, but always with conditions. So we will get some of our money back, but the condition is you have to put 50% more to it. Make way for King Alfred, for freedom and New England. There are 9 regional assemblies, and one of them falls into the South East Regional Assembly. Worse if you don't do something about it. The European Union is an outdated idea. It goes way back before the 50s. How did they implement it? By lies, by deceit, step by step in the dark. First they call it the European Economic Community and pretend it's a trading arrangement. Friendship and trade. That's what we voted for it. Jolly good idea, friendship and trade. Let's have that. We don't want political union. We never asked for it, and we don't want it. A dictatorial, centralist, bureaucratic dictatorship is far from democracy. They've created the new Euro-Soviet, and many from the Eastern Bloc who come here recognize it well. The structures are very similar. We have to do something about it. So far as the South East Regional Assembly is concerned, it's a tool of the EU. A willing tool of the EU. We have to ask them to disband. The Isle of Wight have disbanded, Midway has disbanded, the North East have rejected regional assemblies, although they still exist and they're still running them. They run roughshod over all planning legislation. They rely on threats, on penalties, hugely complicated legislation and red tape. the very things that are the barriers to growth and survival for small businesses, or any business come to that, they're very restrictive. If you want to be run by a dictatorial bureaucracy, fine. Most of us don't. The trouble is, people are not made aware of actually what's going on, or they would never put up with it. They think that our current political parties will control things, and things will go on much the same as they are. Well, they won't. The European Parliament, first of all, is not a parliament like ours. With ours, there is a loyal opposition, and there is the government of the day. There is debate. There is no debate in the European Parliament. Each party has an allotted time to make a statement each week. The Conservatives, because they're the largest party, have about 3 minutes a week to make a statement. And even they can't represent themselves because they have to be part of a grouping. The grouping that they're part of is called the European People's Party, which I suppose is as near as, damn it, what they would think are conservatives from other countries. But conservatism in one country is not the same as another. The UK Independence Party has 90 seconds a week to make a statement. What happens is somebody stands up, they make a statement, everything is translated, but the moment that 90 seconds finished, the microphones switch off. There is electronic counterboard, so that there are 3 buttons that they can press, and they press. And as many as 400 pieces of legislation an hour go through. That's massive documentation that nobody can properly fit and sift and sort, which may affect hundreds, thousands, or even millions of people. And it's going through as fast as they can put it through. And most of them don't even know what they're voting for. They certainly have not had the ability to fill it and be able to discuss what it means for those people. Those groupings meet and they decide how they're going to vote. It's as quick as that. And if by any fluke of chance the actual vote went against what the commissioners wanted them to do, they can recycle it. It goes back again. And guess what? If any MP, after an MEP's voted, he can go and see the Secretariat and say, I voted no.
You will take a bet on it. We are the United Kingdom Independence Party. We're fighting for freedom and democracy to be restored in this country, to get us out of the European Union, which is undemocratic, unelected, illegal, and to which a lot of our taxes go to pay for it.